What's up gamers, Sixpenny here, and I'm back with another PGA Tour 2K21 Platinum TGC Tours video. We are diving into week 2 of the new season, and the cut's pretty low this week. It's sitting at about 19 under. That could possibly change to 20 under based on how tonight goes, but it's going to be tough to do. But we're going to go out there, give it our all. If you get some enjoyment and want to continue to see TGC Tours content on the channel, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you have not done so already, and check out my True Sim rounds as well that I play each week and post those videos to YouTube. You can check out the full playlist by clicking the link in the description there. So we are heading to Aaron Moore Golf Links by Jivesnator, the legendary designer there. And the set he's going to be playing on are very high south, very firm, moderate. And this course is a very technical course, a very strategic course. You have to play it smart. If you don't play it smart, this course will crush you. And internet, those of you that don't know, internet has been out most of the day. Those of you that have been paying attention to my Twitter, so those in the live stream, and those of you two that don't know, my internet has been out all day. It just came back on, so this stream is starting a lot later than it normally does. So we'll see if the swing is still going to be there. Did not get to do my normal practice rounds, so the swing may be a little bit rusty. I just hope the internet does not cut out. That's the main thing. Internet, don't cut out. Let's do this. Get the nervous jitters out and let's swing the club. Beautiful, perfect, off the first tee. Jives would be proud. Get a good kick. Look at this. Okay, I think we started the round off pretty solid, I would say. Yeah, oh, Hab, don't worry. Hab is watching the cut for us over here on Twitch. Thank you for that, Hab, because Hab knows sometimes we celebrate when we actually miss cuts because we don't look at the leaderboard. This is an eagle chance. What a golf shot on hole number 1. Can we send this one in for eagle? That'd be a huge putt. It's not going to be easy with this downhill. This is big. Talk about getting momentum. Hopefully Doc isn't in here because that was gorgeous. Doc is not actually in here right now. Here we go. Let's go. I mean, we start out the day with an eagle song. Are you kidding me? Jives would be so proud of that. The designer of this course would just be impressed with the way we just played that hole. What a way to start the tournament. Look, speaking of Jives, up there in first place. Look at that, -7. Enjoy a bit of the eagle song here. You love to hear it. I mean, what a way to start the day. Let's do this. Just got to keep scoring, right? Play the game the way it was meant to be played.
Great swing.
Beauty. A little partial driver action. You definitely have to slow down that downswing when you go for those partials. That'll work in the fairway. Yeah, I think cut's going to go to -20 as well, Hab. I really do. Okay, so if we hit... Let's take a look at this. This is about... I want to say it's like 18 miles an hour wind, 16, let's say 17 mile an hour wind with a 9-iron or a wedge. Let's see here. So if we hit the 9-iron, it's going to be about 27 yards. If we hit the wedge... 36. That's a big difference. So 9-iron takes off 30. I think we got to go the 142. I think we got to go the 8-iron because it's slightly uphill as well, which is going to take off more distance. I mean, that ball is that wind's going to kill this ball. I'm even tempted to go up another club, honestly. Oh, all it takes is one more person to get to -20. Not a bad shot.
All right, good luck.
Not a bad shot. You know, the wind did not affect that as much as I thought. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like the middle is breaking. If only we had the course designer here. We need that course designer, don't we? The course is almost silent. Have y'all noticed it without fans or anything on it? Like, I mean, it's completely silent, it seems like.
That appears to be online.
That's in. Let's go.
Okay,
Birdie song. I mean, we are on fire right now. All we needed was the internet to go out.
All right, you brought things down to 3 under after that hole.
All we needed, gamers, was the internet to go out. You know, reset everything, right? That's exactly what happens. You just reset everything, get everything back in line, back in order. It's like a clean slate, right? Just reset your router if you want your swing to come back. Or make your internet go out for a long time.
Smooth sailing off the tee.
What a way to start. Let's keep up this hot streak. Beautiful drive there. It was slide on the slow side, but that wind really counteracted it. I like when there's fans.
170 yards to the pin.
I like when there's fans there, but it's okay that it doesn't have fans. 161. It's going to fly about 167. So that's going to be too far. 151. Yeah, I like this club. We're going to go right here. It felt slow. It did feel slow, and it was slight slow, but it's not going to be a huge factor. This could go in. Come on. Oh, could you imagine if we make that an eagle, birdie, eagle? Oh my.
Okay, on the green safely.
Not much movement here to this green. It's breaking a little bit to the right at the beginning, and then back the other way. This is very makeable. One time. Let's go ahead and use it one time.
Oh, it could be.
One time for the birdie. That is huge. Eagle, birdie, birdie.
We are going to take another look at that.
Oh, eagle, birdie, eagle would be like your 4th round last week. Let's go, Hap. Woodworkery, let's welcome on in. How are you doing? Playing some good golf to start the day. Playing some really good golf. I mean, that fresh start, right? Internet goes out, it resets your system.
Blowing right to left on this hole.
Oh, this hole's tough. I don't really quite. I'm gonna aim. So if we hit 188, it's gonna fly about 9 yards further. Ish. Yeah, I like that club. This is a toss-up, though, right? I mean, how do you even get this one close? What's up, Zuby? Welcome on in. I don't know if it's been off or on. So actually, my internet has been out the whole day in my area. So I was without internet for about 7.5 hours. So now for me, I definitely wasn't able to get on, but I don't know if it's been that way for everybody. That I do not know. V is very nice. Great, thank you, Woodworker. That's what I figured. I appreciate you. See, 30 into the sand. This is not where you want to be, because look, we have the 42 and 30. Basically, we're left hitting the 30 here on a little bit of D-loft and overswing. I mean, honestly, I don't know what else. I don't know really what else I could have done there. Oh, that's a good question. It could have just been your, I know my problem was definitely my internet, but it could have been, I don't know, it could have been servers. You never know. There's so many different servers out there, but it could have been your internet connection or Steam. I know Steam's been having problems lately, Zuby. I couldn't even connect to Steam. I think that was last Friday night. Ooh, play up the ridge behind the green. Maddie knows. Maddie's the course design legend. He knows. But welcome on in, Maddie. Hope all is well. Always great having you here. This is huge. I mean, this is big.
Could be a good
That's a
one.
huge par save. That's one of those pars that feels like a birdie. Oh, with the slower green speeds, it trickles right down to the hole. You know, Maddie, I wish I would have saw that before I hit my shot. I wish I would have saw that before I actually hit my shot. That's my fault, though, right? That's my fault for not looking. Look at these winds. Beauty. Right down the middle. Let that wind push it. Let's keep scoring low. It's a really solid round we have going here. This course, it might be the most quietest course I have ever seen. Can you all barely hear the game?
And second shot here on the 5th.
I guess because there's no fans and no trees, no wild. I know there is a squirrel on the course, so Jives did put a squirrel. It does get the squirrel stamp of approval. Welcome back, Bedtime. We are on a streak, and Bedtime comes in with the one time as well. Okay, this could go in. 133, 142 into that cross headwind. I like it. Be the one. Come on.
Well, this one might be a little bit long, but let's see
Too
what
much.
happens.
Oh, come back. Look at this. Let's go. What a shot. And during that, Hab Guy says, barely hearing the game means
Well, that'll
barely
play.
hearing John,
Still work
so
to do,
he
but
doesn't
nothing too
mind.
bad. Here's a 6-foot putt.
Oh, what a golf shot, though. Let's keep it up. Send it home. Hit it firm. Well, I hit it.
And
Honestly, if I don't
drops for
push
the
that,
birdie.
if I don't Ryan Gamer push, we're out of the hole. Did you see that?
Bring things down to
What a
5 under
birdie, though.
par.
That is another birdie song. That is huge. We're playing some good golf. We just got to keep it up. So 5 under through 5.
Headwind
Best we've
tailwind
played in a
on
long
this.
time. Can we get it up there? Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say the answer is a 105 yes. What do you all think? A 105 yes. Welcome to Ryan Gamer's new radio station and podcast, 105 yes. Where we hit 102s when we're trying to hit 105s. Actually, I think 105 would have been well if we would have hit it accurate.
Here's our second shot on this.
I feel like
sixth
I feel like I
hole.
gotta get some music on. The course is just a little too quiet for me tonight. Course just a little too quiet out there. I need a little bit of something in the background watch. I put on music and that's when we fall apart, right? And then we'll know. This is gonna be so tough. Yeah, the 102 slow. That's right. Have Guy is a new name for the. That would actually be a little more fitting, right? Or 102. Well, push is a slow, so we'll take it. That's a tough shot. I honestly would rather just not have went for that.
For a score of 6 under on the round, if you sink this.
Yeah, I think not going for that would have been better. Not a lot of movement here, though. A little bit right to left at the beginning. Then it starts to work its way back. It's all going to come down whether I push this putt or don't push it.
Towards that hole.
Let's go. Big birdie. Birdie Song's back. We are 6 under through 6, making our fantasy owners. That's right. If you are on YouTube, you're like, wait, TGC Tours has a fantasy league where you can draft players like Ryan Gamer? Yes, there is. It's hosted by, it was created by Zakopster and Hemo. So Zakopster runs it. Get on over there and check it out. You can draft me. To have weeks like this. When you draft me, I play better.
Just a pure swing.
Boom. Come on, be the club. Be the club. Get a good bounce. Get a good bounce. Oh, keep on going. Come on. Don't you stop. It's going to stop. What a shot.
Here's our second shot here on
We'll take it. Let's see. Let's go 108. Send it home. What do y'all think? Who's in? Apparently not me. You all might have been in. I needed a one-time there. But we'll take a tap-in birdie. Never going to complain about that for another birdie song. The birdie songs are on a roll tonight. Do we need to start playing the rounds at 8 o'clock without a practice? Did we discover something tonight? Did we discover something? Okay, if I hit the 161, if I hit 161 into this headwind, it's about 15 miles an hour, cross headwind with the 6-iron. Let's check my wind data here. 17 yards, around 20, I'm gonna say around 20, it'd be 41. Let's get our caddy book out. This would be somewhere in this area right here. Not bad. Might come up a little bit too short though. But trust the math, right? You got to trust yourself. If you don't trust yourself, who are you going to trust, right?
Looks like this will be on the dance floor.
Good shot. So the distance was perfect. Distance was what I wanted. Aim was not. But this is very chip-inable. Let's go. Are you kidding me, gamers? 8 under through 8. Let's keep this up. Don't let off don't put the foot off the gas. Just keep it on. Keep on burning it. This is the golf that we're talking about. This is what you all want to see. Let's keep it up. Love the hype here. You all keeping me going, keeping me ready. And I know everybody watching this video on YouTube is saying one time. We're up there with Love Scud. Love Scud was 11 through 13.
On this hole.
You can't get there, right? Yeah, you can't. I've seen Tiger Woods tee off with the 3-iron multiple times, so I mean,
Drives looking good.
we're just pulling our inner Tiger. It's so easy to miss that fairway there by hitting that little slope in the middle, that big hump.
Okay, getting into an elevated green here.
Oh, no, this hole. Oh no, Maddie, I'm pulling the mat. So Maddie wouldn't it be best to kind of funnel it down this way? Right, maybe like hit it in this tier and let it funnel down. So like 142, it's up. Wow, how many yards? 44. 14, 100% awesome. Thank you, Maddie. So 14, let's see, 15 feet. It's gonna fly 32, 27. Wait, that's opposite. Whoa, no, that's right. 10 is 32. It's late. 27. This would fly 27. We do not want that. 51 would fly about 136. And then the wind, let's get the caddy book out and see where 136 is going to put us here. But then the wind's going to kick us up to probably about this area right here. I think that's a good play. I'm concerned about the uphill lie a little bit. I'm going to put a little stopping action on it. Aim to the left because the wind. This is a very difficult shot because if you get to the left side, I've been there before, you can turn into a tin cup situation. Has anybody been there? It's a nightmare from over there. A slow's better than a fast. Any day of the week on this hole, a slow is better than the fast. Look at this. No, don't you do it. Don't you do it, ball. Okay, you all don't understand how close we got to sliding off that green. Look at the left side here. Do you all see the left's behind gamer there? Look at the red. If that goes a little bit more, we are gone. And you have a potential like 5-shot back up. Thank you, Maddie. Appreciate it. Good call. Good call. Let's see. So breaking right to left. It's a big birdie. Visual One subscribes. Let 8 months, Visual One. 8 months. Let's go. Thank you so much for all the support. Welcome back to the Gamerability subfamily. Enjoy all the emotes and the ad-free viewing. What a legend. Visual One has been around since the very beginning. You love to see it. And we're playing some good golf right now. So hopefully we can channel some of that subscribe energy with the one time here. I like the line.
The hole.
I had a feeling. I had a little feeling that it's going to break just a touch more, but that's not on my list of a birdie hole. 8 under on the front here in round number 1. Can we keep digging? We are playing some good golf.
Blowing left to right on this one.
Oh, that thing is gone. You know, usually when I get a little bit too excited, I fast it. But wow, did I slow it over here into the weeds.
Setting up here in the deep stuff.
Yeah, we are in the deep stuff, that's for sure. So if we hit 188, it's going to be too short. We're going to have to go 215. It's going to be a very difficult shot. We've hit them like this before. I mean, Ryan Gamer was born in the rough. That is looking good. You can't really hit it much better than that. I mean, yeah, if we put a little bit more loft, I put basically full spin on it out of there. So, I mean, I don't know if we get that to stay. I really don't. At least we have a putt. Not a lot of movement here. Just breaking to the right, back to the left, then back to the right. Very makeable. Let's send it home. This would be huge. You talk about a momentum shifting putt. I would jump out of my seat if I make this. Perfect power. Good read. It was a good read. So it broke a little bit more as it slowed down there.
This one's tracking.
We slowed down a little bit, but remember, let's not let off the gas. We have 8 holes left, plenty of birdie opportunities, and we need to get those birdies because if the cut's really going to be 20 under, we want to make sure we have the cushion. And look at Eisenberg up there. Eisenberg had a big week in Truesome as well. You love to see it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, 10 isn't a birdie hole either. Maddie knows. And this one is birdieable. It always depends on this approach shot.
We are about 195 yards out from here.
It's birdieable, but not easy. I just don't. This is one of those partial. This is one of those 215 situations. It's very dangerous. This is a very difficult shot. It's not going to be terrible. It could have been a whole lot worse. Should be able to still hit this one up close. Probably going to splash it. Yeah, I'm going to splash it. Because you're really going to get that. Yeah, it's perfect. That is perfect. And then let's just send this one in. Don't think about it. Move on to the next one, right? So 3 pars in a row. And Maddie's right. Got 2 par 5s coming up. And they're, from what I remember, they're very scoreable. We need to emulate that front 9 again that next round. We are only 6 strokes back from Love Scud. So if we hit an iron here in about an 18 miles, 17, 8, let's say 17 mile an hour wind, it's a cross headwind, so it's gonna be about 20. It's gonna take about 20 yards off. That would take this to about 41, which is actually a pretty good club. Yeah, I like it. We're going with it. Because you're going to get natural backspin on the shot anyways. You can see that wind really eating that ball up to the left. Club was solid. It really did take 20 yards off, so 141, so it did carry further.
That should do nicely.
Mystery, I've almost put 1,000 hours in this. Well, I have put over 1,000 hours in this game between PC and Xbox, and I still love it. So if you like golf, yes, depends on what you want out of a game. The career mode's fun. There's not a lot of online features, but you can do something called TGCTOURS.com, which is what I'm playing in now, and it's cross-platforms tournaments online. Feel free, somebody, if you want to put the link in the chat so you can check it out first. It might help you, but it's a lot of fun. It's a great game, especially if you like golf. It's hard. It's more simulation. You know, it's not an arcade game. It's definitely more simulation. Thank you for that, Visual One, for the link, tgctours.com. Let's send this one home. This would be a huge birdie opportunity.
This one's on a good line.
So close. Even with the push, the patented Ryan Gamer push, we still didn't push it enough. I should have pushed it a little bit more, right? We've cooled down. That's 4 pars in a row. Can somebody call in that birdie train? I need everybody here to say one time. I'm going to use the emote myself. One time, and let's get Kelsey's face in there. I don't think her face has been out there tonight.
And this hole is a long par 4 hole.
That is the new emote on the channel. Slowed it a little bit, but it should kick to the left. Look at the slope here. Jives planted this out just for me. I can tell. Thank you, Jives. Right in the middle of the fairway, 333. Oh, an eagle. Maddie's calling in the eagle train. I like that even better. That's what I'm talking about, Maddie. 95 into this cross tailwind. That's going to be the play. And it's the course. So I forgot to say, it's the course design community that takes this game to the next level. So like you basically get unlimited mystery, you get unlimited courses with this game. It has a course designer, and the course designers are amazing. They keep this game. Maddie's one of them. Jives created this one. They're legends. Be the one. Come on. Oh, what a golf shot. We are throwing darts in there tonight. We're playing some good golf.
And that drops in for birdie.
Birdie. Have you all noticed how we really do push it on every single putt? It's always there. My patented Ryan Gamer push is there at least 90% of the time. Love Scud shot 17 under. What a legend. Love Scud's just insane at the game. Wow, we need Love Scud on the bag. One of these days, right? Oh, hold on. Hold on. There we go.
Okay, about 235 yards left to go.
Maddie called it earlier. Eagle train. This is a very good eagle opportunity. Very eagleable. Thank you, Zuby. Appreciate you. 26. Let's go. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Beautiful swing. We cannot swing any better than that. Besides a 105. This is very... We can eagle this.
This is what our
Very
third
chip-inable.
shot's looking like.
A little bit of D-loft on it. Oh, that was a really good shot. A 102 and aim a little bit more to the right. It may be in there. But that is 2 birdies in a row. We're getting back on track here. I forgot to play the birdie song on the last hole, I think. Can't remember. We're so focused right now. 10 under through round 1. We need all the cushion we can get, because you all know me. I always battle for the cut. You know, when you tune into these live streams or in video format on YouTube, you're going to be in for a battle all the way till that cut line. And sometimes we celebrate the cut when it hasn't been made yet. I have been known to do that. Because I think that I made it, and then somebody looks at the scoreboard and it's like, Gamer, you didn't make the cut. Oh. Yeah, that happened. We're going to aim right here to the right. Let that wind push it right in. Too far, maybe?
Are we going to kick left?
Yeah. Oh, no, never mind. It's perfect. I mean, what a golf shot. I feel like Maddie is going to be very proud of that one. Matt, you know, Maddie's a course designer as well. Jives would be proud of that one. Using the way the designer built it and just hitting it to perfection, right? That is a birdie.
Okay, moving on to the next.
3 birdies in a row. Thank you for calling the birdie train. We have 3 holes left. Par 3, par 5, and a par 4. Let's see if we can go out strong here. We are putting up a very good round. Playing the slopes as intended. Love to see it. Thank you, Maddie. Appreciate you. Let's see, 165. So 160 is going to fly 10 yards further. It'd be 171. Into this wind might not be a bad play. You basically want to land it here, right? I mean, it's basically land it on this right side. The wind might end up taking this a little bit more. We're looking at 19 mile an hour. I'm going to put a little bit of D-loft on it. And being downhill, the ball's going to be in the air longer, so the wind's going to affect it longer. Yeah, you can watch it push. I aimed quite a bit. Go in. Come on. Could you imagine? It actually went opposite. The wind took me to the opposite side, but it still worked out fine. We have another good look at birdie. This is a tester. You know, I like this line right away, right off the bat. I'm like, this is it. This is in.
So far, so good.
I felt it. A little bit of Ryan Gamer's push there. We get another birdie. That is 4 birdies in a row, 12 under. We're putting up a whole lot of fantasy points out there for everybody that drafted me. Let's go, gamers. Very important to drive the fairway here. I got a little nervous when I went to swing that because I saw the left and I'm like, if I fast this, we are done. But we didn't fast it. Everything's fine. 335.
This one's around.
Let's see, 188. Oh, we have the backboard. We have Jives' backboard here. But we also have the left slope as well. If I hit 188, it's going to fly 180. Let's get the caddy book out and make sure we know exactly where 180 is going to fly. So we're going to have to do the 180 with a slight... This is difficult. We have a few options. You could land it over here and funnel it down this way and have an uphill putt. That's not a bad play either. If we hit 180, we'd be around this area and kind of bounce it up that hill. But I don't know if we would be able to get up there The only advantage of that is that we don't have to risk putting it all the way down this hill. I think that might be the play. I think that might be the play. A little bit of D-loft. A little bit on the fast side. We'll see how it plays out. Oh, be the one. Don't come all the way back. Don't you do it, ball. I mean, gamers, do you see how close to perfect that was? If I put a little bit more D-loft, we have a look right next to the hole. It's still a really good shot. Thank you somehow for letting it stop there. Consistent right to left break here. That's right. Yeah, it is. Maddie's right. Better than a downhill putt for sure. That is so true.
Oh, it's getting there.
Oh, could you imagine if we dropped that eagle?
This putt is birdie.
That would have been epic. Still, a birdie is great. We'll take it. We almost got an eagle. What a finish here. Great start, a great finish, but we have one hole left. Look, the game says, gamer, you're down by 4 to Love Scud, but you're number 1 in our heart. Thank you, game. I love you.
Left to right cross breeze on
Let's
this
keep it
one.
up. Wait, this is a drivable par 4. Okay, let's get focused and be ready to game, right? This is it. These are the moments we live for. Thank you, Uber. Appreciate you. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Tee shots looking decent.
Oh, that's a beauty. That is a beautiful shot. We needed to be... It's so hard to aim that though, right? I mean, how do you get that one right in that high a wind? That's almost a full wind meter. So we're gonna be hitting the 20. Let's put a little bit of spin on it. Oh no. Those short-sighted shots there are so difficult. I mean, that's a difficult shot in real life too. Very chip-inable. This is huge. One time right here. Let's all say it together. One time. One time. That is what I'm talking about. The power of the one time. We ended with 6 birdies in a row, 14 under for the first round with an eagle start. What an epic first round. That's the best I've played. And how today went, my internet was out the whole day. I didn't get any practice rounds in. I turn on the stream right when the internet gets back and looks stable. And I start going to the driving range. And then we head straight to the course. Oh my. We just put in second place. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Round 2, 3, and 4 will be coming to you this week here on YouTube. So check those out. They may already be live depending on when you're watching this. You can check the link in the description to watch the epic round 2 as well, because we are going to go low in round 2. You just wait and see it. I'm calling a top 15 performance here after the first 2 rounds. I will see you all in the next one. As always, gamers, have a fantastic day.